Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have a Sagittarius new moon. I was reflecting on what I wanted to come up and present for our Sagittarius new moon, and I really get why in Scandinavian tradition, which most of our calendar was taken from them, that we practice now, but we're in the first stages of the new year, according to the Norse calendar, and that actually makes perfect sense when you think about it, because of the transformative nature that Scorpio season has for us, especially those of us who have been actively participating in our own growth, shadow work, lives. We really did go through some transformations. We experienced some deaths, and shit got real. Things went down, and we saw a lot of new faces attached to old faces, true faces. Some of them were kind of ugly. Some of them were not attractive, but they came out regardless from their transformation. Some of us rose as beasts. Some of us rose as better people. And how we acted and practiced during the explosiveness of the transformation, of the harsh switch up from frozen, solid, fixated Scorpio water energy into that fiery Sagittarius, it really activated something in all of us, and we started participating as new characters, as new people, after going through our chrysalis phase of Scorpio season. So it's all really very interesting. I feel like a lot of us got some new insights on how to better use our tools. Some of them utilize them as weapons. You know, you can do that. Some people didn't really learn anything at all. They weren't doing much. And you can do that too. But it's been interesting, and I think it's going to be an interesting set of reads. So let's get into it. What's up, Cap? So I'm stuck. Something was real stuck. I got stuck in my hand. The 8 of Swords got stuck in my hand. What's stuck? Okay. What is stuck? Yeah. Capricorn. I like this. I feel very restricted. I feel very uncomfortable. It's like, it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there? It's getting harder and harder to breathe. Yes, High Priestess. Hold your focus. When you feel like you can't breathe, when you feel like you are just completely stuck, trapped, try to focus and meditate inwards. Imagine an actual crystal ball in your heart chakra space, and inside that crystal ball holds the entire outside free world that you feel like you can't reach. And it's gonna look like you're holding your breath, but you're going to be breathing easier in that space. And then when you pull that back in to yourself, from within yourself, that's what gives you your breath back. Okay. All right. Find the freedom within your own self to feel more free in your outside world. King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Hierophant. This feels like very giving energy. This feels like a place, a space, a person, within or without yourself, that cares, that gives not only water, emotional support, but also feeds the spirit, nurtures in a very caring kind of way. And if this is not something that you can see, feel represented in your external world, this is a challenge for you, again, to find that loving, masculine, nurturing person within you. Whether you are a masculine or a feminine, it is our job as an individual to sometimes parent or grandparent ourselves, and to give to ourselves in those ways. And I think that is the highlight here for you right now. That might be it. This today's class is simply a course on meditation and internal parenting. So can we dive in a little bit deeper? I mean, I don't know. Can I explain it? JDB, the Miss Great JDB, she has an inner child healing course, and she talks about the inner child and the inner parents, the inner mother and the inner father, and I believe she even does get into those grandparenting things. I don't know if I have in me all of the wisdom and knowledge to give to you on the subject, so I will refer you to the inner child healer. Go find her out there. I believe her course she is offering for free right now. If not, just tap in with her and get a little bit more insight and information into how to parent yourself and how to love and nurture your own inner child and help yourself to grow through and past difficult situations, because that's where this anxiety and this feeling of restriction comes from. This straight up and down looks like a grandfather wound. And this might be the source if you are struggling with anxiety, feeling restricted, and not able to express or even sometimes freaking breathe. Getting overwhelmed in situations and feeling like you don't have any kind of guidance. That's where you have to be your own guidance. That's where you have to be your own best supporter. and give to yourself. Especially if you haven't actually given or been given, received, ever or in a long time. Connecting with that energy and providing it for yourself in your internal world is going to help you to move through and past these wounds. So go find the inner child healer. If I remember, I will drop her in the description box so that you can find her and get a little bit more insight and information on how we can heal ourselves. Thank you all, Cap. It's a very interesting read, and I'm so happy to do this for you. We'll see you next time.